Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this. And the Mustangs will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's...
Makes the grab inside the 30. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. They just keep firing. Right on the money. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Canes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the 1st down. Splits the uprights. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the SMU Mustangs offense will get the ball for the first time. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You have got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to destroy your game plan.
And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got enough for the 1st. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Wow, the Miami linebacker shows you his speed on that play, and linebacker in speed, synonymous when you're thinking about Miami Hurricane defense. Think about Ray Lewis, Jonathan Vilma, Dan Morgan, DJ Williams. Guys that can go sideline to sideline and guys that can rush the passer. Not easy to block.
The Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To throw, it's Velasquez. Grabbed over the middle, it's Stevens. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the grab. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got his man. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. And the 3-ball gives us a tie.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. And the Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cuber. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Looking downfield, it's Velasquez. That's reeled in. It's Cuber. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Turning it on! They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He'll do it himself. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass on 2nd down. They're working that left side. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Finding open areas. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires complete on the crosser. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
And the Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Dumps it off in the flats. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. This time they'll go to the running game. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. Touchdown, Canes! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Tulane is showing little remorse for its opponent today. Feels like ever since they arrived at the stadium, that Green Wave offense has been a buzzsaw. They're up 14 over Army.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Velasquez. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And the Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Gets it out fast.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's got him. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Off the play fake on 1st down. Unloads it downfield. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Still looking on the move. QB got it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Canes are on the move. Nice move to keep running. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. After run, now throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. The screen, he's got wheels. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Back to throw, it's Velasquez. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
And that's a 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Stevens. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's going to throw deep right side. Catch inside the 25. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the left. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. 6th play of the drive coming up. Off the play fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Oh, they had the screen all set up on first down, and he couldn't make the catch. To the air on second down. This one's complete. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Hurricanes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Finds his big tight end. There he goes. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it out. It's Walker. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Looking to throw, it's Velasquez. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw again. That's caught. It's Hatchett.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out quickly. The Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he used that big, powerful, stiff arm to extend the play and pick up a few extra yards. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hurricanes have this offense rolling. The RPO fired complete to the left. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And the Canes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Second down, he'll throw it. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got the back in the middle. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He got it. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drop. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Back to pass, it's Velasquez. He fires to the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Second down coming up. Wants to throw it. Fires to the tight end. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down. To the air on first down. Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. And the Mustangs in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Rides to back and leaves it. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, SMU.
One of
of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Cincinnati is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Desmond Ridder should never be counted out of any game. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Kansas.
Complete to start this drive.
We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Give to the running back. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. Shakes off the defender. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Hunt is on its way. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the big fella. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to swing it on second down. Finds his back in the middle. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Ball is at the 41 as his defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. The Hurricanes decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass, it's Velasquez. using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Stevens. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And the Mustangs will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He unleashes a long one. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Canes will punt this one away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They go to the ground. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Velasquez. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Mustangs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. And the Hurricanes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, SMU!
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. Let's see if the offense can overcome it. Snapped it in the shotgun. It's complete. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quickly complete. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. They're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. The give as they work on that clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation.
Number 17 in punt formation to kick it away.
They boot it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He wants a big play here late. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. So the game will continue for at least one more play as the penalty gives the offense an untimed down. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Pass interference. Defense.
Now a game can end on a defensive penalty, so they'll get one more crack at it with an untimed down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's incomplete, and the last chance comes up empty, and the ball game is over. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.